Welcome, YouTubers. I just flipped the switch to go worldwide. We're live streaming all around the world right now. My name is Greg. Looney Cat is in the front yard. I just called him to come in and get some cat treats. He should be here in a second. If you're brand new and the algorithm dropped you off here, we are a group of people who get together to do yoga, and we're not necessarily circus performers or acrobats. This is yoga for everybody. If you're brand new, easy does it. Just lie on your back and begin to settle in. Relax, take a load off. If you've been with me on YouTube for a few months now, thank you for liking and subscribing. We have hundreds of subscribers now, and the goal, of course, is to expand the good. So thank you for liking and subscribing. If you're watching this recorded on the channel, welcome. And it's July 21st, 2024, and we're live streaming from Pleasant Hill, California. My name is Greg. I've been teaching yoga since before the turn of the century, and I love doing Yin Sunday restorative yoga with my friends. That's today. Good. Welcome, arriving friends. I see Zoomers and YouTubers. Great YouTube analytics. Welcome if you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, eastern or western. All points of the compass are welcome. We have a growing tribe of humans that gather to do yoga together. Simply relax, find your breath. Easy does it. Good. You might consider wiggling your legs out a couple of times, but only if you're on your back. Don't wiggle your legs out if you're standing, because I've done that before and it leads to suboptimal results. Maybe swallow once, circle your jaw around. I hope your cat's around. My cat's misbehaving in the front yard. I'm going to text him real quick. I know a lot of my YouTube friends come primarily to see Looney Bin Laden, the yoga cat. He's a beast. Well, I see more Zoomers getting in, more YouTubers. Relax, take a load off. We're on our back for probably 5 more minutes. Oh my God, fall asleep if you want. I'll wake you up. We are going to have a great time today. Good. If you're just getting in, welcome. If you're on your back, we're breathing more deeply down from our belly button now. We got a good crew. You're in good company. Anytime two or more are gathered in the spirit, miracles occur. And we have far more than two. Hundreds of new friends are taking in upward spiral loony cat yoga. Relax, easy does it. If my cat doesn't come in for these cat treats, I'll eat them on camera if you like and subscribe. Let your brain relax. It's probably been overheating from thinking too much. There's too much going on in the world. It continues today. The summer of impossible occurrences continues, and I won't bring it up because I don't bring up outside issues when I'm teaching yoga because I'm like a Hebrew national hot dog. I answer to a higher authority than politics. Good. Couple more minutes on the back. I see more Zoomers getting in. Precious friends, relax. Precious family members, precocious family members. Oh, what a summer it's been. No Hollywood scriptwriter could ever write this, and thank God we do our yoga and we're impervious to highs and lows and the slings and arrows and twists and turns of wild fortune.
my friend.
Speaking of a wild summertime and all that's going on personally and collectively, let's spend 1 minute feeling whatever our nervous system is feeling right now. Breathe what you feel what you breathe. Let's not stuff them emotions to be digested later, shall we? We'll get emotional indigestion or emotional constipation or emotional diarrhea. So let's relax our emotions. What's it feel like to be you? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, way to feel them feelings and cleaning them guys up. Nice big inhale. In fact, biggest inhale of your whole life. So much, in fact, you float up to your ceiling. Exhale, let it go. Drain your brain, pull the plug, empty out. We're calm and peaceful souls. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super feel good through your body. Highly recommended from Dr. Riley. I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last Saturday. Arms up to the ceiling, lace your hands. Stretch your arms back over your head. Writhe around in first thing in the morning euphoric ecstasy feeling. You can barely contain it. You can barely contain your bliss, joy, love, ecstasy. So much so it spills out through the big smile on your face. Good. Draw your knees in for some knee hugging and back rolling. Roll in, roll in, roll in. Get them kidneys rolling. Other way. Okay, let's roll up, shall we? We roll up. I had to mute one of you. Good gracious. So I know if you're watching on Zoom, you're watching on YouTube, you're watching local or around the world. First question, where's the cat? And he's in the front yard. I tried, I don't know what to do. I tried to get him in. I called his GPS caller. He said he'd be in a sec. So sorry about that. In the meantime, we're going to have to go with some of my friends' cats. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is also simulcast on Zoom. It's a smaller group. I started teaching yoga on Zoom 4 years ago at the start of the you know what, and I'm still doing it and really liking it. I'm also loving spreading the yoga message around the world, all around the world. Yoga is really good for us, and some of my friends on Zoom have their cats nearby, so I think everybody does. Checking to make sure I'm not muted. I've actually taught many classes being entirely muted and gotten a lot of thumbs up for that. Anyway, that's all the time. When am I going to stop using that joke, you guys? Anyway, I'm very happy. I'm going to eat a cat treat. No, actually, I can't because I'm fasting today and it's going very slow. But I'm going to fast today except for liquid. So I'm going to have a drink real quick. It's non-alcoholic. I have an allergy to alcohol. I break out in felonies. We're off to a good start. Now, I think yoga should be mirthful and amusing and humorous, especially in these crazy times. Are you kidding? You can't laugh nowadays. It's hella too serious. But in recovery, there's a rule called Rule 62, and it means don't take yourself too seriously. So let's close our eyes and take a load off. By the way, we meditate in this class. If you can't sit inside of your own skin, you're really going to hate this. But you could learn it over time. Might take 2 weeks. If you can't sit inside of your own skin, there's a technical term for that. You're screwed. So breathe and feel whatever's going on. You can do, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Slow down your mind. Stop thinking so much. Everything's working out. I know you got a lot of plans, a lot of My Zoom friends are texting other Zoom friends about politics. That is just hilarious. I love that. So busted. Gee, there's nothing really going on in the world. In fact, I can't teach. I've got to go turn on, I'm not going to say which news program I watch. Just breathe. I watch the cat news channel. It has all cat reporters. Okay, big Om. Let's make room for the new candidate, shall we? Big inhale. Oh, say, oh. Now, seriously, you guys, it's July 21st if you're watching this recorded. How often does an incumbent president drop out of the race? Last time I remember that, 1968, I was 1 year old and LBJ dropped out. So if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment of who you think should fill in. Do you like Kamala? Who do you like? Do you like Governor Newsom? Do you like Whitmore? Leave a comment. We're going political today, just kidding. Shoulders, 1, 2. I sense great relief and great spaciousness amongst the herd. Whoo, say my friends. Yeah. I generally don't talk about, I follow tradition 10 of recovery. We don't talk about outside issues, except mine. Those are wide open. I've got a little problem going on. Nothing a little penicillin won't clear up. 6, 7. Don't laugh too hard in my class. Your coffee will come out your nose. Inhale. I feel better already. Arms out. I knew he was going to resign this weekend. Up your back, behind your neck. What's next in this impossible script, you guys think? Aliens land next weekend and they install their own candidate. Poof. Okay. I'm completely down with that. Up your back. Thumbs up from my sister. Poof. And poof. Damn, Nancy Pelosi's powerful, side to side. If I ever get like a leak from Nancy Pelosi about like quitting yoga or something, I am toast, side to side. It's Greg's decision. It's Greg's decision if he wants to stop teaching yoga, side to side. Yeah, right. Ah, my arms are tired. Okay. Man, my neck needs a stretch. So thumbs up if you haven't done this before. It's about time you did. I just shaved, so my neck is smooth as a baby's bottom, which I don't really know. Just brushing my sternocleidomastoids. Wonder how many people were watching my class on YouTube and immediately switched over to CNN to watch the news. Thanks, Joe. Good timing, bro. Really appreciate it. 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's take our head down. Last comment on that. Take your head around 8 times. 1, 2, pretty much followed by 3, usually 4, 6 in this case. We cooked our 5s, back to 5, over to 7, and 8. Otra dirección por mis español amigos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5, 7. Relax your head down for 10 and 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Feel the relief, feel the soothing, feel the possibilities, feel the world healing right in front of your guts. Notice you can breathe more deeply. Everything's always working out. In fact, let's bring our hands into prayer. It's yoga, it's spirit, it's Sunday school. Hands to our heart. God, love, source, infinite higher organizing power that rises above all polarities of left and right. Bless us, one and all. Peace on earth, goodwill to sea lions. Good, now let's lace these self-same hands and push them up to the sky. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Turn right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. Get a little opening twisty. Twist out weeks of tension and pressure and anxiety and trying to figure everything out. Maybe everything's working out just fine. Maybe. You know what a great spiritual master once said? Everything's probably going to be okay. Good, we'll come out of that side. I'm going to switch to cross my legs because, where is my cat? If you're just tuning in on YouTube, where's the cat? He's right there in the front yard. Okay, lace your fingers, one finger over. You can't believe how many people come to see Looney Cat. It's like, get that guy out of the way. Good, now I'm going to do this is called oscillation, but I call it assolation because you get your ass involved. You can learn this pose through osmosis. Good, now turn hella left, way left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Look behind you, see who's catching up. Just because you're not paranoid doesn't mean somebody's not chasing you. Go screw yourself into the floor. Twisting is getting gunk out. Buenissimo. Come on back, kids. Now, this other cross is more comfortable for me. The other cross makes me cross. Do you think we're getting out of it? Hang on, I'm thirsty. I got this new strategy of life. I like to meet my needs, even at the expense of others. So just hold on a second, would you? Somebody else just took a drink too. Good. And I get to see cats everywhere. I have the best job. If I won the lottery tomorrow, $450 million, I would do the same thing and buy my family members a house. Right fingers back left corner of your head and tilt your cat ears over to the right. You're not going to find yoga like this anywhere else. You're just not going to find it. So just like and subscribe, join the cult, have some fun. Drop a chin, close your eyes. Maybe the new Democratic candidate will start coming to my class. Wonder who that will be. Oh, here he comes. Hi, guy. Catty, 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 catty. He is so dismissive of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, click your head. There he is. Now tilt your cat ears to the left. Close your eyes. Open your mouth. Stop thinking. I used to have a bad thinking problem, and I went to a 28-day program to stop thinking. It's great. Occasionally I relapse on thinking and then I just stop. Thought abstinence. I'm looking at one of my Zoom friends and I see a human arm and a cat face. It's just too, it's, you know what? I'm having too much fun. I'm going to have to discontinue. There's Looney for all the, you better like now, damn it. Okay, bring your head back up. Looney's spiritual saying is pause when agitated. Now, we are going to do some really good yin yoga, but arms out, palms up to receive the blessings and the alms for palms. And let's lean forward into our hands and all hands on deck. Money's going to start pouring in again. People are going to want to volunteer. Going to be so exciting. Get some new signs for our front yard. Do not put the wrong sign in your front yard, you guys. Side to side. Ooh, my paws are tight. Is this the prettiest cat you've ever seen? No, it's tied for first. Ugh. Okay, right arm out and here's a good one. Go like this. Oh boy, I'm moving all this month. I'm kind of crazy. Crankadelic. Now all the internal you got. What do you want? Behind your back, like for half handcuffs. Now, cramp, this is yoga, this is karma. Now, you might be a tight person and may not be able to reach your right elbow. Too bad. You're just going to have to like wait for that to erode. But if you can grab your right elbow with your left hand, just pull your right elbow into your side like my friend Laura Ham can. Now, you're actually going to feel something. A lot of modern yoga is taught so that you don't feel anything. You wrap yourself in bubble wrap, you have an epidural, get some anesthesia, butterfly teachers that deliver so much language so that you never feel anything. I'm not that person, okay? All right, now get that out. Signal a left turn out of your car that doesn't have turn signals. Now, when you twist your arm on a turn signal, it means you're going to make a U-turn. Uh, this is so good for you. People don't do this and it gets all crammed up. Now, this goes back here, brings it up in. You may not be able to get your hand up in your armpit. My teacher could get his foot in his armpit. Reach over and grab your left elbow. If you can't, there's still hope for you. There's always hope. I'm a prisoner of hope. I overflow with hope. And then I just wait. I wait for accumulated tension and stress and tightness to release in my body. And this is yin yoga, which just means you do the whole class in slow motion. Plus, you have a lot of nerve endings in your armpit, a lot of important pressure points. It's good to get those. Okay, see if you can get that out. Oh, that's a nice look, isn't it? All right, roll them out. If you're brand new, place your hands in front of your face and imagine a jellyfish on Ritalin just rolling around in front of your face. I've never tried Ritalin, but sorry I didn't. Roll your hands the other way. I guess it's kind of speedy. You end up cleaning your whole house and rearranging all the nuts and you go down to Home Depot and you volunteer to rearrange their nuts and bolts for them. Oh, what a day. Okay, shake poop off of your hands. Get the hands, poop. More people joining in. Oh my God. Maine, Spain, Ukraine. Hello, bright new future. It was looking pretty dark there for a minute, but anything could happen now. With God, all things are impossible. You know what Christopher Hitchens, the famous atheist, said? He said, without God, all things are possible. Ah, faster, faster. Cup your hands at your heart, drop a chin, close your eyes, be a calm and peaceful soul. Sometimes you just got to get together with your friends and do some yoga. Be unusually happy for no reason. Sorry, I got too good a reason to be happy today. Okie doke, and one seated forward fold, and then we'll go right into restorative yoga. Now, normally I just bring my face all the way down because I'm an amazing physical specimen with fantastic flexibility and super humility. Today, just halfway down for me. Makes me moderate, and the only thing I like about moderating is when I overdo it. Relax your chin, soften your hair, your hard-working hair. I'm going to sway a little bit. I like swaying. I just need to sway. Swing and Sway was Sammy Kaye, famous big band leader. Now from fingertips, inhale, look forward, turtle coming out of her shell. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. And whatever. Whatever is a good spiritual word. Whatever. Whatever. Come up, my friends. Now, before we transition to something that feels super greasy and wonderful, we're going to do one of them extra long super ohms. Another friend checked in to tell us Biden's out of the race. I think most of my friends are happy with that. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, Biden stock dropping. Oh, collapsing. Oh. Hands at your heart. Okay, good job. All right. How are we doing for time? I got my new Eckhart Tolle wristwatch. It's flashing now, 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 so we can keep going for the rest of today. I'm fasting today, so please hydrate, stay hydrated, okay? I feel the need to open my heart. I've been holding some bitterness and some resentment and anger against people who don't think the same way I do. Because if everybody just thought the way that I did, everything would work perfect. Okay, now I've got a psychological block, which is really huge. Just ask my family members. There's my psychological block. Here's my emotional block. We do this one every other Sunday or so, maybe every third Sunday. Now, if you don't have blocks, you can use rocks, you can use sticks, you could use your pets. But this is my heart goes there, my head goes there. And this is the restorative version. I could do a much stronger version that would essentially impale you. But again, you could just use a big pillow and a bigger pillow. Anyway, my bra strap goes here. And my head goes on the other one, okay? Now I could make both blocks taller and just rip the living, you know what, out of myself, but I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the way the things are unfolding, man. It's weird. It's almost like there's a God or something. It's so weird. Now my legs are crossed. How do you want your legs? Okay, now stop doing stuff. Start doing nothing. Begin doing nothing immediately. Let your spine melt over the stuff. Let your brain cool off from an impossible summertime. Breathe down from your belly button, your gut biome. We have more neuronal tissue in our solar plexus than we do in our brain. That's evident for a lot of people that I know. Ah. Now, if you're brand new to yoga, and it's like, well, when are we doing warrior pose? And when are we doing headstand? And why aren't we doing the splits? Because that's yang yoga. Yang, this is yin. Yin is slow, patient, cooling, feminine, intuitive. I'm in touch with my feminine side. We'll probably do this for 3 more minutes. Can you do that? Can you just melt open? You can take your arms back up over your head if you're bendier than average bear. But if it's too strong, then you're not moderating anymore and you're actually just engaging in more struggle and resistance. So don't do that. Man, this feels good. You don't have to text Chuck Schumer or Nancy Pelosi or Hakeem Jeffries anymore. You can stop everything. Everything's working out. Whew. Now I can turn my psychological block down one size now because my psychological blocks are clearing up. I could completely fall asleep. If I do, wake me up. If you do, I'll wake you up. I'm going to extend my legs out for my pool lounge chair pose. floating on my infinity pool in Bel Air with my Hollywood elite friends. Now I can start donating money again. Pretty happy. One more minute. Now I am going to extend my arms up over my head for just a momentary kind of on the Spanish Inquisition rack. The great Inquisitor is talking to me. On the way out, he leaves the prison door open just a crack. One of the greatest literary twists in human history from our friend Dostoevsky. Probably about, what do you think, 230 IQ probably? That's 4 times my IQ. Okay, now let's put our fingertips on the back of our head. Let's lift our head back up. I believe in reincarnation. Let's get up out of this, you guys. Oh, geez. Minnesota yoga, Michigan yoga. Gretchen, which more yoga? Welcome back. Good to see you. Cats are still in class. Good to see that. Now what? Hydration Nation. Wish I'd been a fly on that wall. Dr. Jill to Joe. Joe, you're out. Joe, who said that? Oh, good. Like and subscribe while there's yet time. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to chant an Om, nice big inhale. Good, now enough about me, hands at your heart, and I invite all observers to pray or to intend or visualize, imagine for the thing most wanted in your life right now. Please intend, pray boldly. Sometimes the only reason we don't get our biggest dreams is that we just won't ask that big. Please, infinite overseer of the universe, I need a new muffler on my 86 Yugo. God's like, you could ask bigger if you wanted. All right. I don't know what to do. Actually, I do. And I know for the last couple of weeks we've done this, but it's so good that I find it irresistible. And it's the one we're going to lay on our back, but we're going to lift our butt and do legs up because it's so calming and peaceful and restorative. And you can use a bigger block or a smaller block. And next week we'll change it all up because, well, the whole world is changing. But just do supported bridge pose with me, would you? So for this one, we're back on our back, but now we're not impaling our chest. We are impaling our sacrum. And if you don't know what your sacrum is, you should probably Wikipedia that. So I'm on my back. This goes here. If you're bendier, you can use a bigger thing. Bring your knees in. Now with the tumult of the last 2 weeks, we got to do legs up pose, okay? Now, if you came to watch Looney, I'm gonna check my phone, see where he is. He has a GPS collar on. Okay, he's out by the camellia plant, it says. All right, what do you think about 2.5 minutes of your legs sticking up on your back with your brains melting and your heart opening and your hips soothing and your groins grinning? By the way, if you can't lay on your back with your legs up, fear not, there's hope for all of us. You just maybe you can go like this with your knees bent. And you could bring your feet down if it gets too gruesome and if you start foaming out your nose and it goes in your mouth, then don't hurt yourself. After a couple of weeks, you'll get stronger and healthier. Your legs will go up. You'll reverse your circulation. Your mind will calm. Your very close veins will dissipate. And in this pose, you see life from a different angle. We've looked at life from both sides now. Joni Mitchell wrote that when she was 18 years old. How can anybody be that smart? I wish she would run for president. I would vote for Joni Mitchell in a heartbeat. Sometimes you get bored, sometimes you get restless, sometimes you get anxious, sometimes you get excited, but sooner or later, acceptance, contentment, okayness kicks in. Let's say the great prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who I am, where I am, what I have, what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, who's running for president, exactly the way that it is, right here, right now. That pose is so good for me that I like doing the splits after it, kind of widening out. Now, I'd say for most 67-year-old dudes, I got way wider space than most of the other 67-year-old dudes. Haha. There's one of the best things about doing yoga is it makes you feel superior to other people. It's the best. Circulate your ankles around better than other people. Somebody's got to do it. Other way. This is where the elite meet to circulate their feet. Point your toes like ballerinas. Bend your knees, squeeze your knees in together, and keeping your butt on the block. How much can you bring your knees into your chest? This is squatting for people that can't take their body weight. Now, if you were a little kid, your knees would fall all the way down to your chest. Now here's an optional pose, Urdhva Paschimottanasana, straightening your legs and letting your legs fold over your body whilst your sacrum is remaining on your blockage. If you were perfectly flexible, your legs would jackknife fully over your body. But I'm just regular flexible. I'm just a regular run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-road kind of guy, so I'm good here. Well, as far as this is concerned. I have my superpowers. Leave a comment and subscribe, and I will send you a roster of my available superpowers. I love this. I'm wearing a bumper sticker on my rear end. It says, I love this pose. Good, now I'm going to widen my legs out, going to cross my left thigh over my right thigh. I'm going to slink my left ankle underneath my right ankle because I can't. And I'm going to bring my right foot down to the floor. I call this miniskirt pose. It's 1968. LBJ just dropped out of the race. You're wearing a Goldie Hawn polka dotted miniskirt. Good, now I've got a personal question. Can you press into your right foot and lift your butt 1 inch up off of your block? Do you have that kind of flexibility? Did God design you to lift your cheeks up off of the blocks? Good, now bring your buns down. That's all. That's fine. Bring your crossed knees back in. Take your leggings back up. Do the splits. Hi, how you doing pose. This is so good for south of the border function. I'm not going to elaborate too much, but I think you get it. Now super wrap your right thigh over your left thigh. Slink your right ankle under if God made you to do that. Goldie Hawn pose, left foot down. Chillax. I can hardly wait for this class to get over so I can watch my programs. Just kidding. This probably will be my most watched YouTube video of all time. Probably 100,000 views of this one. Yay. Can you lift your butt? Can you lift your butt? Will your butt lift up? Mine will. Now relax your buttocks back down. Bring your knees in. Take your legs up straight. Fold your legs over your body again in upside down Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is Sanskrit for west facing forward fold pose. Don't try to figure out that Sanskrit. Bend your knees, bring your feet down extra super slow. Now I'm just going to bring my feet down. I'm going to bring my feet together and widen my knees like a gutted sturgeon. This is called tearing yourself a new one. Now remember what I say, if you don't like it, too bad. Good, now squeeze your knees back together, press into your feet, lift your bum, get the block out of the way. Get the block out of the way, would you? Oh, my cheeks come down. Now I'm going to lace my hands up over my head, going to point my toes forward, and I am going to stretch myself out 10 extra inches from 74 inches long to 84 inches long. Oh, I'm writhing, Greg Writhy. That's my new nickname, Greg Writhy. Good, you guys. I think we should sit up after that euphoric affair. We-phoric. Sometimes you're euphoric, sometimes you're me-phoric, and sometimes you're euphoric. Best class ever. Hey, you know what? We have time for a 1 minute longest ohm ever. Okay, but we have to take a couple of breaths, couple of regulars. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. Who do you want to run? Okay, now we can take the biggest inhale. We'll see if we can ohm for 1 minute. World record. Big inhale. Not even close to a minute. Okay, close your eyes. Now, in this world of amazing chasms and dissimilarities and polarities, the one thing we have in common is silence. Out beyond the fields of right thinking and wrong thinking, there's a field. I'll meet you there. My Zoom friends are checking in with their candidates. Just thought you'd know. Looney, hi guy. Look at this. Look at these. Okay, Looney's going to have cat treats, which is obviously a propitious event, a propitious event. Lay on your back for 5 minutes. I will hold time and space for you. One of my Zoom friends just voted for Gretchen Whitmore. I'm thinking Bernie Sanders out. I'm thinking Bernie. I'm thinking Bernie coming out of the blue. Got a thumbs up from my sister on that one. Jiggle your legs out, unhinge your butt cheeks, close your eyes, relax your nose. How about Hillary Clinton? How about Hillary? Hillary and Bernie. Sorry, I will shut up, I promise. I'll say not another word. Unless I want to. Can hardly wait to make my thumbnail for this one, kitty cats. Joe endorsed Kamala. Woohoo! Oh my God. God. Float downstream, lift up the oars, let the current pick you up. Okay, hurry up, one more minute. Good, now let's do our Sunday ritual if you'd like, in this nice blending of soul and spirit and everything working out. You could invite God, love, source, science, physics, whatever your higher power is. I like God. I love God. So I'm going to invite God, love, source into my mortal coil. I'm going to pray for lots of love, light, and truth, energy, vitality, charisma. Good. I'm going to wigulate my fingers and toes and circulate super ecstatic, feel good through myself. My nervous system is percolating with ecstasy, the legal kind. Good. Roll on to your right side, kitty mittens. And just love all over yourself, would you? Now we'll keep our eyes closed because we can barely contain our excitement. Sit up with your eyes closed. Your mind open and your eyes closed. I just got a text for Kamala front yard lawn sign. Hands to our heart. Close your eyes. Thank God we're alive in this amazing time. God, please let us live at least 4 more months so we can see what the hell's going to happen. My mom would not have made it through this. All together, the mighty yogis, we all say, Namaste. Okay, most fun class ever. I'm barely containing myself. Hey, you YouTubers, would you like a lot? I've heard from Kamala's staff that some of you are watching and you're not liking and subscribing. Why don't you just knock that off? Like and subscribe now. We'll see.